everybody, this is Shan, not in the studio, but on location, and today we talk about an underdog that won the hearts of the racing world. Hi everybody and welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about my painting here of the Mercedes-Benz AMG 300 SEL. It's also known as the De Route Sau in German, which I apologize if I've said that incorrectly. It translates to the red pig. Let's give you a little bit of history about how this underdog took the checkered flag. In 1955, there was a horrific crash at Le Mans where large pieces of debris flew into the crowd. A French driver and 83 spectators were killed, along with 180 that were injured. Because of this, Mercedes-Benz retired from motor racing for over 30 years. 12 years after the crash, in 1967, the company AMG was founded. It was the brainchild of two former Mercedes-Benz engineers, and they specialize in performance improvements for Mercedes-Benz vehicles. One day, a customer requested turning his Mercedes-Benz 300 SEL into a race car, which will eventually be this car. The model was a quick car, and in fact, it was the fastest in Germany at the time. Although Mercedes-Benz were not racing, the performance tutor AMG was free to race. So AMG took on the challenge. They put in a 6.8-liter V8 engine that put out 426 horsepower, gave it a wider track, larger tires, flared wheel arches, and aluminum doors. She came in at 1.7 tons. In 1971, they entered her into the 24-hour race at Spa in Belgium. When the upgraded car rumbled into the Spa paddock for the first time, people pointed and laughed. Her sheer bulk, the extra headlights that looked like nostrils, and her bright red livery gave her the nickname the Red Pig. Starting from the 5th position on the grid, she was next to sleeker, race-bred competitors. Some even said that she looked like Frankenstein's monster. However, they didn't know what was going to happen in the next 24 hours. One of the drivers was later quoted as saying, "It was an amazing car, enormous, with huge speed." After all was said and done, she came in first place in her class and second overall. The underdog that was teased and made fun of took the checkered flag and won the respect of the auto racing world. Unfortunately, a change in regulations meant that the 300 SEL became obsolete for international touring car races by the end of 1971. Following the race at Spa, the Red Pig went around Europe doing demonstrations before being sold to a company named Matra, where it tested jet fighter tires. As one of the fastest cars in the world, it was perfect for testing landing gear at speed by dropping it through holes cut into the floor. Sadly, it didn't take long for the fabled racing car to become a total wreck. In 2005, Mercedes-Benz purchased AMG, and they wanted a historic complement to their announcement. They actually commissioned a replica of the AMG Red Pig. In 2006, AMG dusted off their original plans for the Red Pig, nut for nut, bolt for bolt. They set out building an exact replica. One sold for €432,000. It sold at Sotheby's, Paris in February of 2020. So why do I want to paint this painting? Well, to be very honest, I didn't know anything about the AMG. My husband one evening was looking at Reddit. He found a post by a gentleman who had taken lots of photos at the Mercedes-Benz Museum in Stuttgart, Germany. Was going through the photos, found one or several of the AMG, called me in and said, what do you think? I absolutely loved it. There was one in particular where I thought if we cropped it, it would look amazing on canvas. So I wrote to the photographer, Jay, and asked if he wanted to barter his image for maybe a small print of a painting that I made from it. And he said yes, so thank you, Jay. I absolutely love the fact that this has so much going on in it visually. Lots of color, there's history, there's darks, there's brights. My favorite part of the painting is right over here where the fender is. It's very difficult to make something look 3D on a 2D canvas, but I think I did okay with it. Out of all of the paintings that I've created, I would say this is probably one of the top 3 of favorites that I've created. It's just fun. It's a fun painting. So every week I answer a question from social media or an event, and this week's question comes from Aiden M, and he wants to know, where do you find the vehicles that you're one day going to paint? Well, I mentioned before that my husband and I do travel around the world. We go to car shows and events and photograph, But I'm also friends with some other folks who are in the automotive industry. One such friend are the owners of Petrol Lounge here in Austin, Texas. Welcome to Petrol Lounge. This is a secure climate-controlled facility that opened in 2014. A few of my friends own it, and they store vehicles from smart cars, motorcycles, all the way up to F1 vehicles. And very soon, they'll be having their own YouTube channel that'll discuss some of these amazing vehicles. I'll make sure to post that link below. Check it out. Thanks so much for visiting today. If you like this video and you'd like to see more about my paintings, the vehicles that inspire them, and my process, please subscribe below. I think it's over here. Also, you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or my website at shanfannin.com. Thank you for supporting the arts. Have a great day.